Yo, welcome to another Speaker Geeker podcast. I'm your host, Steve O'Steen.
And I'm the other host, Tommy T. Other half of the Derby Boys.
Yeah, hey man, and know what I was just doing with my hands. I was trying to get right. All the viewers. That's probably gonna look weird as hell. What was he doing?
What is this, man?
I'm just trying to get myself together.
What's up, bro?
Man, not much, man. Not much. Just another beautiful day in the hustle world.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
man, I'm excited about this episode, bro.
Absolutely.
We are spotlighting T.I. Tip.
One of my favorite artists.
Man, mine too.
Easily being my top 5.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, let's just have some fun with it, man. But before we do all of that, what has been in your speakers this week, bro?
Man, my speakers. So I done had some tip in there, man. Tip for sure. Man, I've been on this Usher. Like, I've been just want to hear Usher lately. So I've been listening to Usher, the Usher with the Zaytoven, the A album.
Yeah,
I love that album.
That album's straight, bro. By the way,
man. Yeah, I need more Usher in my life. Man, shout out to Usher. And then, man, that's Summer Walker dropped a new EP, Life on Earth. And then, man, I love Summer Walker so much, man. I went back and listened to the old Summer Walker. I really like Summer Walker. She dope.
I need
after
to listen
Summer,
to that.
Yeah, man, go give it a check. Go give it a listen, man. Got some good stuff on there. It's only like 6 songs though, but hey, it's an EP.
Yeah.
After that, man, one of my favorite battle rappers, someone who I had high hopes for in the music industry, but man, J Mills dropped something. It's called Depart. So I went and gave it a listen. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's all right.
Okay.
I listened to that Black 6-piece hot. What was that? 6-piece hot EP. Man, I still
like it. How
Black.
you feel about it?
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I didn't get all the way through it, but I like it. No, yes, I did. Because it's not that long.
It's like 6 songs or something like that.
Yeah, I got all the way through it. I like it. I'm good with it. Shouts to Black. He don't let me down. Well, no, I'll take that back. There's been some that just ain't been that.
Bro, that was the first thing I like paid attention to of his.
Oh man, you gotta go back and listen to his other stuff.
I do.
Yeah. After that, man, I listened to that T Grizzly, the smartest. Didn't get all the way through it, but man, I like T Grizzly.
Yeah.
So I try to give him enough. I try to give him some shine whenever I can, man. It was cool.
Yeah.
Man, definitely just been listening to that Pop Smoke, man. I love that Pop Smoke, man. I probably only skipped like 4 songs, but that's really it.
Yeah.
But I love that Pop Smoke, man. A lot of features on there.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. Man, one song that I've been on like crazy is that Gotti, that Yo Gotti, man, Recession Proof. Man, I enjoy that. I just play that over and over and over again. I just like it. I like when Gotti talking this stuff. Like the commercial Gotti is always cool, but man, that Gotti when he just talking this talk, man, I really do enjoy that.
Yeah.
Man, I've been on that City Girls. I love City Girls, man. I love City Girls.
I ain't with you on that one. I tried it, City Girls. I watched the video.
Man, you missing out, man. You missing out. I only skipped like 1 song on there.
Really?
Yeah. That's
man,
it.
I skipped all the songs on there except the one.
No, man. You missing out.
I'm gonna go back and listen. I'm gonna force myself to listen to it.
Man, you missing out.
This Steve likes this. Let me check out why.
I love City Girls, man. They talk that crazy, man. Hey, boy, hey, this more sophisticated ratchetness. I love it. Man, I've been on some, you know what I'm saying, hip hop R&B from, 1992.
Oh yeah.
They got this big mix on Apple Music, so that's what I've been on from there.
Okay.
And man, I've been really listening to I've listened to some stuff outside of course, stuff that I listen to outside of hip hop and R&B. Been listening to more of that, Watermelon Sugar. Yeah. Watermelon Sugar. Man, I love that record, man. And then, man, I really been listening to what's their names? Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, that Rain on Me. Hey, that record be banging, man. That record be banging. I can't wait to get back to the club. Hey, also that Girls in the Hood, that Megan the Stallion.
You like that, bruh?
She ripped it.
Can we talk about that for a second?
hold on. I'm gonna give one more
Okay,
song,
go ahead.
and then we're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
So there's one more song that I want everybody kind of check out and let me know how you feel about it. It's by a person named Dominic Fike, I think, Fike. The song is called Chicken Tenders.
Nah, I've never heard that.
I haven't, and then I just kind of came across it. So everybody check it out and let me know what you think. But other than that, yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. You said you want to talk about the Megan Stallion?
Yeah, bro, because like when I listened to it, I was like, oh, it's cool, that's dope. You know, she gonna pay homage to Eazy-E,
yeah,
and Boys in the Hood or whatnot. And I listened to it, I was like, nah. It didn't hit me like Boys in the Hood hit me, man.
I mean, it's not. It can't. Boys in the Hood is such a classic record. Like Eazy-E coming on there. Boys in the Hood is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you can't like duplicate that. But the beat and the way Megan rolled that beat, I was like, ooh.
I
okay,
mean, I feel like she like, yeah, she rhymed to it, but it just didn't do it for me. I was more so like, I'd rather listen to the original version than this remake of it. It's like watching a bad remake of a horror movie, knowing that the original is always going to be better.
Well, see, that's why I kind of take that out of my mind. Because nothing's going to, I mean, if something was to be better than, if someone was to remake that song and for it to be better, I would feel like it'd be blasphemy because, I mean, look what that song was. That's that's Eazy-E, NWA. Like, I'd be like, nah, bro. Like, nothing's ever going to be better than that. So I just kind of listen to it for what it is.
I think that's what it is for me. It's like, for me, it's like, okay, she named it Girls in the Hood because she's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, so bet. If you're going to do that, then come with it. You know, it needs to be as good as Boys in the Hood to me. And for me, it wasn't that, you know, it wasn't as memorable as Boys in the Hood. And I think that's what my downfall is with her redoing that song.
See, I just completely ignored the original because I know nothing's gonna be better. It sucks for me to even compare it to the original. So I just be like, I'm just gonna listen to what it. Because one thing is that beat is hard for people to ride most of the time.
Yeah.
So for her to get off the way she got off on that thing, I was like,
that beat and I was
so
hard,
surprised. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The beat was already hard, and then she went in on it. I was like, ooh, okay, I hear you. And you know, I wasn't even thinking about the original. I was just thinking about
the whole time. And every time I listen to it, it's Boys in the Hood are always hard.
See, I gotta take that out of my mind. If I don't, I'm gonna be the same way. I'm gonna be like, oh, this shit is trash. And it's unfair because nothing's gonna be Boys in the Hood.
Right. That thing beat too, boy.
Yeah, man. That's why. Hey, that record. That's why I say, man, I like that record. That and I like the Moneybagg Yo record too.
Say something.
Yeah,
bro. I like Moneybagg Yo, bro.
I'm like, yeah, but you know, I know they got. I don't know what they got going on,
man.
But I like both records. But this Megan the Stallion record, because for one, you know, I ain't a big on Megan the Stallion as a lot of people are.
I'm a fan of hers.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah,
but you know, I've never been just that big on her.
Yeah.
So when I heard something that was like that, and then the record that she had with Trey Songz, was that the record she had with Trey Songz? Did she have a record with Trey Songz? She had a record with it was one of the records I really liked. So there's really just two that I really like. Other than that, I don't care for that much. So, yeah. But yeah, man, what's been in your speakers, man?
It ain't been too much. Of course, I've been listening to T.I. You know, get ready for the episode. But Big Crit. Last week. Let's see. Chevy Woods came out with a new album. I checked that out. I checked it out for like a couple songs. And I was like, I don't know. The one I listened to, he had one with Wiz on there. And you know, I checked that out.
Yeah.
That was like the one that I was like, oh, okay, that's dope. But I still gotta give it another listen.
Gotcha.
That's Tiana Taylor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had that one in rotation.
Man, that's been on my mind. Boy.
And then, bro, like I don't know what happened, but it was just UGK. Like I was like, all right, let's do this. So I'm listening to Too Hard to Swallow, Super Tight, Riding Dirty. So I made it through those 3 albums, man, and just had them just bumping, man. What else? Moneybag Yo said something. His song.
I love the title of that.
Right.
I love the title. Hey, he coming so hard on that record too.
Bro, this probably the most random thing I listened to this whole past year. Mace, Harlem World.
Man, when I said something about Hustle World, I immediately thought about Harlem World.
Yeah.
Man, Mace, hey, people gotta understand. Mace was hard, man.
Bro, he was, but it was like I didn't even listen to this album for Mace. I listened to it because I found out Jay-Z was featured on one of the songs. I was like, let me go listen. And I never made to the Jay-Z song. I was like, man, this dude
Mace was hard, man. Mace was hard.
Yeah.
Mace was real hard.
Yeah, Mace is tough, man. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been listening to this week.
Gotcha.
Speakers, bro.
That was not bad.
Nah, pretty good week. You hear anything in the news?
Man, I've heard a lot. First off and foremost, man, R.I.P. to his name is Lil Marlo, right? Is that right?
Yes, bro. I don't know. Like I never heard any of his music.
Man, I haven't either, but I heard a bunch of people talk about him.
Yeah.
That, a lot of people had some big words for him. Like I saw one quote that people were saying that, man, they ain't felt like how they felt about music since Trapper died.
Oh,
so
really?
I was like, oh man. So I'm gonna go back and check out a lot of his music, but I heard a lot of people talk about him. I heard he really had something. RIP to him, man. That sucks. That another life cut short.
Yeah.
And sound like he was about to blossom, man. Sound like he was really about to go. So that's unfortunate. Some more news. Rollo. I hear Rollo just got granted bail.
Yeah.
$250K. So I hear he's coming home. That's great.
Yeah.
I think we just talked about Marlo.
Yeah, we did.
I mean Rollo like a couple of episodes
a week or two ago.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see Rollo come back home. Fam Goon. I ain't gonna try to say the slogan. Slogan's like, I don't know. I can't say it. I don't remember. But Fam Goon. Hey, shout out to Rollo. Hopefully he can stay home, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can stay home, but we'll see what happens. Other than that, oh yeah, DJ Academics. That's my last thing today. From what I'm hearing, from what he said on I think it was Instagram, he said that he officially was fired from Complex.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, the whole Freddie Gibbs and John Legend, that comment, that drunken rant and all that. He got suspended.
Yeah.
And but now it's saying that he was officially been released, fired from Complex. So yeah.
What you think next for him?
I don't know. I'm waiting to see what he'll pop up next.
DJ?
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you call yourself DJ Academics,
I can call myself DJ Tommy T, but
I mean, I saw a picture of him DJing. I mean, there wasn't a lot of people there, but I saw a picture of him DJing. So
right.
I guess. I don't know.
That's funny, man.
But yeah, man, that's at this current moment, that is all that I have.
All that you got. Well, I got a little bit.
Yeah, what you got?
First off, let me pull this up real quick. Cal
pull it up.
Quiero.
Well, say that again.
Is that how you say it? It's a football player. Cal Quiero.
Okay.
Questioned the attractiveness of Jill Scott. Now, timeout.
Oh,
everybody
I think I saw something about this.
How I feel about Jill Scott. You know
what I'm saying? What did he say?
He said like something like y'all attracted to her or people are attracted to Jill Scott ? But he said, and by no means is she ugly, but y'all are really sexually aroused by her? Question mark. And I'm like, bro, are you looking at her?
Yeah. I mean, everybody got different types.
Right.
But hey.
Bruh.
Hey. Gotta get it. I'm just gonna let
But
you know right
Jill
here.
had
What's his name? Carl? What's his name?
Kyle Chiaro.
See, with that name, you sound with that name, it sound like you don't get no booty. Period.
He said to get no booty.
Kyle, go in there and wash the dishes, Kyle. God dang it. Sorry, y'all.
No, but he issued an apology to
as he should,
to Jill Scott. And
as
then,
he should.
you know, Jill Scott responded by asking for justice for Breonna Taylor, which we need justice for Breonna Taylor. She was killed in her home, sleeping by the police on a no-knock warrant. So just to get off a little sidetrack real quick, they made a law in her name, Breonna Taylor law. But the only action that has happened so far that I know of is one officer was fired.
Yeah.
That don't make sense to me at all.
No.
So
I don't know. That's been one of them sticky ones that I guess they trying to stay away from.
Yeah, man. Justice for Breonna Taylor, please.
I mean, one person was fired, but
they killed
that's still
somebody.
No excuse, because exactly, you know, it's got to be a little more.
Obviously did, and they tried to arrest her boyfriend for shooting at them.
Yeah, because they came in and
come on, man.
It was on what was it? What they call it? Something specific. It was crap. What do they call it?
I don't know.
I forgot what they call it. They call it something specific. They did like a something breach or whatever. And,
I don't know. They was trying to say that they didn't respond to them saying that they, you know, announcing their name, but I don't know, man. We just need to get justice for her, Breonna Taylor. So
something need to be done. Period.
Yeah, right. Like, come on, man. Another thing in the news. Shy Glizzy says Lil Uzi Vert, Rock Nation are trying to charge for a feature.
Yeah, I love Shy Glizzy.
Yeah, Shy Glizzy straight.
That's my dog right now. He said, "What? They trying to charge for a feature?"
Yeah,
they should, right?
Let me see. Dingo is the rapper. Plan on something. Basically, they trying to charge him for that feature, but I don't think he. He said I never paid for a feature in my life. Shy Glizzy calls out to pay for the feature, and he says I never paid for a feature in my life. So,
hey, Glizzy trying to punk Rock Nation like, dude, I ain't never paid for a feature in my life. Right. Walked out the room like, oh man. I wonder though.
After
I wonder what was the
agreement. That's some sucker shit.
Oh, so they're waiting till like everything's done, songs out, and they're like,
then you can't hit me back and tell me yourself. I ain't never paid for it. So I mean, like, I don't know how these things go.
Hey, if you walk out the store and they didn't charge you for that, for them pair of socks, don't come to me later on talking about. Hey,
bro, you owe me for them socks.
These socks, yeah. These socks are a little popular, man. You might have to owe me a little bit. Bruh, I done wore these socks. They sweaty as hell.
Right.
You
I washed them 5 times and everything, man. These socks mine.
Hey, man. Oh, man, that's crazy right there.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, I kind of want to hear the other side. Like, was that invoice sent? Was there?
I don't know.
Was this discussed already?
I don't know.
Or did you just decide to do this after the song got popular?
I don't know.
Hey, I think we need to get some money from Shy Glizzy. Yeah. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. That's interesting.
Let's just see what happens and see what they do. Oh, and the last thing I got, man. Washington Redskins will reportedly, they actually retired the name, the Redskins. I think they did it today.
Yes.
They retired the name, and so we're gonna have a new Washington NFL team.
Yes.
I wonder what the name is gonna be.
I don't care. I hate the Redskins. Cowboy fan for life.
Oh Lord.
Hey, that's why y'all lost your name, y'all offensive asses. Yes,
man. It's about time. It's definitely about time.
Gonna be
man.
My homeboy Joe gonna be like, shut up. That's what he gonna tell me. He a Redskin fan, man.
I already know it, man.
Man, you talking about two people who are super close, and one's a Cowboy fan, the other one's a Redskin fan.
That's the funniest thing, man.
Y'all probably like, how does that happen? It happened. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, y'all lost your name. Cowboys for life. Hey.
Oh man, that's too funny. But so they actually retiring the offensive name of Redskins. So
now they retiring, now they just getting rid of it.
I mean, like they're getting rid of it, you know.
Good.
So they're changing their name. Don't know what their name is gonna be, but
man, that has been like a really offensive name when you think
it's like saying nigga.
Oh, worse, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's like saying nigga, wetback, Caucasian. No, nigga, wetback, and cracker. That's a Redskin. It just sits in there.
And it's been there for years.
Right.
Washington
like it's offensive as fuck, man.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
You know what's more offensive?
What?
Is like the fact what is the Trail of Tears?
Yeah.
That's fucking like, dude, that's American history, man.
Yeah.
Go read your books.
Some BS.
Go read the books.
Straight up. Yeah. Okay.
Damn. But that's all I got for the news this week, man.
Yeah.
Oh, one last thing. I'm sorry.
Oh, what you got?
The Glee star. It doesn't have anything to do with music. I guess it does. Glee was a musical TV show. The Glee star, they found her body today.
What's her name? Naya?
Naya Rivera?
I think so.
I think I may be messing.
What happened to her?
Man, I don't know, man. Her son is okay.
That's good then.
It's
not good that she passed, but
I'm assuming that she drowned.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I haven't read it. I just saw that they found the body, her body, or in the thing today. So I'm assuming she drowned. I don't know what happened. I didn't know that was Big Sean's ex-girlfriend.
Hey, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I may be lying about that though.
Yeah, we have to research that a little more.
Yeah. But I think it is Big Sean. I know he dated somebody off this show.
Prayers out to the family, man. That's rough.
Yeah, definitely.
That's real rough. But yeah.
But so they found her body. Thank God they found her body or whatnot.
Yeah, that's what.
They were together.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's rough, man. Prayers out to the family. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's all I got, man, for this week and the news. So let's get right to it, man. T.I.
Yeah, man.
T.I. the king.
It's the king. Yeah. Hey, man, I love Tip, man.
Man.
So for some of y'all know him as T.I. But man, for some of us who've been riding with him since way, way back, man, we know him as Tip. He's damn near like the homeboy.
Yeah.
I done seen him perform a couple of times, man.
Have I seen him? Once. I seen him once. At one music fest, I believe.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Man, I rock with Tip, man.
I do too, man.
All day, man.
I do too, man. I love his music, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Dude, so today, a true hustler.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. A master of big words.
Right. He got the podcast now, Expeditiously.
Yeah, Expeditiously.
Go check it out if you haven't, man.
Definitely go check that out, man. And if you haven't heard none of his music, man, go back and listen. Go all the way back to I'm Serious.
I'm Serious.
And take a listen from there all the way to
I'm Serious.
last
was so me, bro.
Well, I'm serious.
Yeah. I've been on them since then, man. I was like, man, this dude here.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Has he won a Grammy?
I don't know. He's been nominated for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure if he's won a Grammy or not, but
I can't remember actually. That's not one of my things I'm big on. So.
Yeah, I know it, man. You and the Grammys, boy. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah, I don't really walk with the cameras too. I don't really care if you got one. But nevertheless, man, one of the I consider one of the all-time greats, and still doing it, man. Still doing it today.
Oh, he has definitely got some Grammys, man.
Gotcha.
41 nominations, 16 wins.
That's a lot. That's crazy because he's got that many, and Ross has none.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, not saying that Ross is better than Tip or that Tip's better than Ross. It's just astonished that Ross doesn't have any. But
no, that's 41 nominations period for awards in 1 year.
Sheesh. Still,
yeah,
that's ridiculous.
And won 16 times. That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Tip, man, TIP, man, Clifford Harris, man. Whatever you want to call him.
Whatever you want to call him.
Just don't call him broke.
Right.
Said that in a song one time. I'm just letting y'all know.
Man, let's do it like this, man. What's your favorite? Let's start with favorites.
Man, my favorite album from Tip is it still will be I'm Serious.
Yeah.
But Paper Trails, I think, was his best album to date. And then Trap Music for sure. Between Trap Music and Urban Legend. But I'm Serious probably is my favorite still to this day. But I think Paper Trails was his biggest. And then I really like Dime Trap, but my favorite record from him actually comes from I'm Serious, which was Still Ain't Forgetting Myself. That's still my favorite record from him.
Yeah.
And then, my second favorite record would probably be What You Know. And then, we can start going down the line then with, 24s.
Yeah.
Meet Me at the Hotel.
Yeah.
Big Old Drip. Man, it's just so much, man. I can go for a long time. But man, it's so many. It's so many. It's so many.
Nah, I feel you.
Man, You Don't Know Me. That was my record.
Yeah.
I had issues with people, and that was my record. That record came on. You might see me in the street, nigga. You know me. Hey, pop off on you.
Man, quick too, right?
Yeah, man. Absolutely. What was your favorite, man? What's your favorite album? What's your favorite records?
Favorite album is definitely I'm Serious.
Gotcha.
Favorite song is Hotel off of I'm Serious.
Oh, word? Meet me at the hotel.
Right.
That is one of my favorite records.
Dog, when Too Short came in, I was
rode that thing.
I was like, this dude here, and off of I'm Serious, man. He had Beanie Man,
dude, this is his debut album,
right?
Think about it, he had
right,
Beanie Man,
exactly,
Too Short.
Man.
Who else? Crap.
I'm trying to think real quick. You got Beanie Man, Pharrell, all up in that thing. Too Short. Jazzy Faye, Pastor Troy, Young Bloods, Pimp Squad Click, PSC.
Yeah,
man. But now that to be his debut album and for him to come out so hard, he had hits on there that people didn't know about. A lot of people started listening to him off of trap music. Because he didn't really, I don't think it was a commercial album for him. He was on a record label. I think it was who was that? What was the record label he was on for this one?
Oh man, I know it, but I don't know it.
I know it, man.
It wasn't Atlantic. It was what's the name's label? Shoot. What was it?
I want to say Arista, but I don't think that's right.
That's what I want to say it is too. Yeah, it was Arista.
Yeah. So he was on Arista and stuff like that on this album, but it's like it was like still like an underground album. You know what I'm saying? It always has felt like an underground album, and
yeah, most definitely.
You know, like, man, it's like I can't talk about T.I. without talking about this album because of how it was put together, and then the message that he was delivering. Another thing about T.I. that I loved was he started out telling you about his life, and throughout his music, he grew up. You know what I'm saying? He continued to tell you about his life, but how his life changed. You know, and how he still has like ties to everything. Like you can really. Paper Trail, I think, is the one where you really see the real transition from one side to the other, and that one came out after T.I. versus T.I.P. And that album there was supposedly to like show that difference. You know what I'm saying?
I think T.I. versus T.I.P. was that one that actually did it.
Yeah, like
Paper Trails just was full blown. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much the commercial album. Because it was totally different from King and Urban Legend and trap music. It was the, you know what I'm saying, full on blown you know, that crossover album. I would say that
like this is that hump that he was on, like this is the other side of it. That's what I'm saying. Like
I say that was the peak. I say Paper Trail's the peak.
What, Paper Trail?
Yeah, Paper Trail's the peak.
Yeah. Of his career?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when it changed.
Yeah, Paper Trail is the peak. I think that's when like that had Live Your Life on it. Yeah, Live Your Life, and you know, there's that album. You can bump that album all the way through.
Yeah, man, it's like the features, man. Like for me, T.I. gave me like he coined trap music. You know. For me, he did just a lot as far as like being Southern, a Southern rapper. Like he had his own style. You knew you was listening to a T.I. like verse or a feel. You know what I'm saying? He a great storyteller, and that's one of those things I look at. And I know we talked about that before. Like, you know, people that tell great stories and you can like immerse yourself in what they're saying, and stuff. So like that's what sold me on him from I'm Serious, man, because of the stories. Like it was one song he was talking about. I know I'm jumping and kind of like jumping around and stuff, but like it's just a lot of stuff about T.I., man. One song, I can't remember what it was, but he basically was like, don't get with a lazy chick, man. Cook, clean, eyes. Shawty, do something.
That's from I'm Serious, man. I can't be that man. Yeah, man. Like we knew every single word to I'm Serious.
Bruh.
We could rap that all the way through. And it didn't sell well, but I mean, like I remember being in college and when folks heard of T.I., like you said, people heard him first from trap music. Yeah. And mostly because of the record 24s. But, you know, I was telling folks, I put a lot of people on I'm Serious early on. And when people heard that, they was like, wow. Because, like, I'm Serious is, you know, a totally different T.I. from, it ain't too much of a different,
it's different though
from trap music, but
it's different.
You know, he sound different. You know, a lot of that, but you still get some of that when you come to Urban Legend and trap music stuff like that. So it always annoyed me that people didn't know what the trap music album was. But I just felt it was my job to put you on it, like listen to trap music. And I even went back further than that and listened to a lot of his mixtapes, especially with the PNC Click. Pimp Squad Click, which was his click. Man, record label. I was on I even was, you know what I'm saying, a Coup, which was Tip's clothing line. I was a big fan of T.I. Still am to this day. Not as much. But definitely.
Definitely release something. I'm gonna check it out.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, why not? The only album, and this is gonna be a question. I mean, what is your least favorite album? Because for me, the least favorite is, Us or Else, which was kind of his political, which was basically his political album.
Yeah.
So I never, that wasn't the one for me. I enjoyed everything else, but that just wasn't the one for me.
Yeah.
At all. Contrary to popular belief, a lot of people didn't like T.I. versus T.I.P., but I did. I understood the concept where he was showing you both sides. You know, he showed you Tip and he showed you T.I. Interesting fact about his name, he actually wanted to come in as Tip, but because Q-Tip existed at the time, he just took the P off and stayed with T.I. So,
that's cool.
So, man, what's your least favorite album, man?
I want to say No Mercy.
No Mercy?
No Mercy. I want to say. The only reason I say that is because that's like the least memorable for me.
Gotcha.
Everything else kind of like was on track, and it was kind of memorable. I just some songs on there, and I just went back and listened to T.I. versus T.I.P. Earlier today, and I was like, this album like actually was bumping, because at first I was like, man, T.I. versus T.I.P., but then I looked up, I was like, No Mercy didn't do it for me at all. But yeah, I have to say that, man. I'm sitting here looking at like the features on here were amazing. One thing that I did notice when I listened to T.I. versus T.I.P. was a lot of the sound, the production of that album, man. It was a lot of seemed like live instrumentation and stuff like that in there. And stuff. So I just like the production behind a lot of the stuff that he does and how he fits on the beat, and stuff, how he presents that stuff, man. So, but yeah, to answer that question, Us or Else was straight, actually, by the way, to me. But No Mercy,
man.
I have to say No Mercy.
No Mercy would probably be right behind Us or Else, but I actually listened to No Mercy. I listened. I had no intention to listen to Us or Else. I didn't like. Unfortunately, I didn't care. Period. I didn't hear nothing that was like. I listened to it. I was like, I don't think this was it.
But then Us or Else got Big Crit on there too, man. So
Yeah, but that couldn't even pull me. I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, man. Other than that,
I'm straight shot.
Absolutely. And one thing about Tip is, man, we already got to respect his hustle, his business, practices, and just kind of where he's went. Like I mentioned, Aku, which was his clothing line. Yeah, he was in movies.
He's been ATL. ATL was the first one. Which is I ain't even gonna say a hood classic, but that's a classic movie, man. Because everybody has an experience at the skating rink.
I think so. I think
that's definitely classic.
I think I'm agreeing with you. I don't know how many people gonna agree with us, but I think I'm agreeing with you. Right. I should know the words to that entire album. I mean, to that entire movie.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like Tip was my dog. But yeah, man, definitely been in a lot of movies.
Takers was a good one too, man.
I didn't like Takers.
You didn't?
I think I was the only person in the world that was like, no.
Yeah, I think you had to be, man.
I didn't
like
really care for
that's
it.
the thing. It's the weirdest thing in the world, and I think you heard me say this before. But people that plan out things, it's like planning out a bank robbery. Like to be successful in your life, plan it out. We do that for bank robbery, for robbing a bank. Yeah. And Takers was pretty much that's what they doing. They taking shit that they want.
Pretty much. For some reason, I just didn't like. I've never even had the urge to watch that movie ever again. I went to the movies for it.
I'm probably gonna watch it this week sometime since we brought it up.
I don't even know where I can find it at.
It's streaming somewhere.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
Nevertheless, man, Tip has done like amazing with his businesses.
Oh yeah.
I mean, definitely the record label. You know, he definitely introduced us to a lot of people like Young Dro, Young LA.
Yeah.
At the time, he had Rich Kids. Crap. His whole clique, Big Country Kane.
That was my dude, man.
Yeah, man, I love Big Country Kane. Big Country Kane was probably one of my favorite PSC clique members. Mac Boney. Mac Boney was hard too.
Yeah.
Definitely was. And he definitely, I mean, Iggy Azalea.
She was just like, bro, I don't care what nobody say, man. Like, a couple of her songs was bumping, man.
They were. I'm not going to say it wasn't. They definitely was. But, hey, you know.
Yeah. He said, hey, yeah, you know.
Absolutely. So, what you think was one of those business ventures? Out of all the business ventures he has done, from, you know, movies to TV to the clothing line to the record label, what is it that you think is the most memorable for you? What's the one, like if we didn't, you know, pay attention to his music, what business venture would you say would be the thing for you to be like, oh, Tip did this? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely the Family Hustle. That was like me and my wife, we always watched the show, and both of us was interested in it. I think that was his biggest business move because it opened up the door a lot more for him and his family for a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? It was. I always look at ways that people feed their family and ways that people ensure that their family are getting paid, because everybody that's on the TV show gets paid.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
As they should.
Right. You should.
Yeah.
But it just opened the door for more publicity, him being open, talking about, like, you know, him going to jail and stuff like that. And for what? You know, what are you going to jail for? I think, you know, him coming on TV, and because, you know, at first it was just Tiny and I think Tiny and Toya.
Yeah, it used to be Tiny and Toya. Mm-hmm.
And then he was, you know, basically was like, let's just do the family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so it gave a shoot, man. He became America's dad for a moment.
He actually did. And
you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to be a dad like T.I., you know?
I think, I think so.
You know, well,
I think so.
The people
to a certain extent.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but you know, I think that was the biggest thing, and it opened the door, like I said, for a lot of the, like, for the podcast. Like, most, like, people that didn't listen to his music will go back and listen to his podcast now. You
That's
know,
true. Mm-hmm.
People that didn't listen to his music will be more interested in him being in movies and stuff like that. So, I think that was the best decision for him to do, with what, like, the times allow. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a time where that wouldn't have worked. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's definitely true. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's why I think it is, man. Dude's a very, very good businessman.
Yeah, absolutely. Dress well too.
The second thing I think is Grand Hustle.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say was probably, for me, would be the biggest. The reason, and, you know, acting, I take that back. I would put that, if I had to say 1A and then 1B, I'll put Grand Hustle at 1B.
Yeah.
And for 1A, I would say it would be his acting career.
Yeah.
But as far as Grand Hustle, like, the fact of what he was able to do to introduce a lot of people, and he gave, I mean, if you look back, he really gave us a lot. Travis Scott is actually, you know, people don't know Travis Scott is actually Grand Hustle.
Yeah. You ever heard Tokyo Jets?
Yeah, Tokyo Jets. She, because that's her.
Right.
Yeah, she's dope as well. Like we said, Iggy Azalea, even though that kind of fizzled out and broke apart at a certain point. Young Dro, like I said, he was able to introduce, you know, it was rare that, you know, artists would introduce their artists, and their artists will have a chance to almost be as big as, you know, the front man. And if you look at Grand Hustle, it was multiple times. Like Travis Scott right now is huge. Even though a lot of people probably don't know that he's Grand Hustle. Iggy Azalea, you got to a point where she was huge. Even though, you know, she kind of, you know, she went on something else. Young Dro got to a point where he was huge. Young LA was really headed to a point. He had lots of potential. Right. And then, you know, all that craziness happened. But yeah, I would say Grand Hustle. But after that, then I would have to say his acting career, because I think his acting career actually, because we didn't know that Tip could act. Nah. And then he did it, and you was like, goodness gracious, this man is entertaining. You know what I'm saying? And he did such a great job at it. And then also, you know,
he made it believable.
Yes. And I think that he really opened the door to the reality shows, to which led to the podcast. And then also, you know what I'm saying, the clothing line, Cool, which I'm still, man, Cool has been really, really successful as well. So that would have to be like number 2 behind, you know what I'm saying, those others. And I still have some cool pieces back there. I think, I probably gotta get some more. But the fact, you know, a lot of times artists put out clothing lines and they just kind of fizzle away. Yeah. For example, Outkast clothing line, where did it go? I had some Outkast. And it was just gone. G-Unit clothing line. Yeah. It's gone. You know, Jay-Z had a sneaker deal with Reebok, him and Fifth. That's how it is. Gone. You know, so on and so forth. But, you know, Aku is still here and is still rocking. You know, so that would be mine. So yeah, man, we gotta respect his business ventures. Yeah. And I
mean, if you pay attention to him, for other artists, if you pay attention to what he says in his music, and then look at what he's doing in his life, man. Like I said, man, hustler. You know? Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's been his motto since day one, though.
Right.
Think about it.
Right. It has been.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know, hey,
that's just Tip, man.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. So, you know, kind of jumping from the business ventures, like seeing what Tip is right now, he's definitely getting out there in the political aspect and doing some like amazing things as far as change. Yeah. At this very moment, I mean, I've seen him on, you know, I've caught him on a couple commercials talking about vote. We've seen him on panels with Killer Mike. Yeah. We've seen him really go, you know, we've seen him do some political stuff, which I very well commend, because it's hard, you know, coming from where you come from and then, you know, saying making that transition. But like you said before, kind of seeing that growth in Tip has been very, very interesting. He has been very, what's the word?
Transcending.
Absolutely. Maybe. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's the one. If not, forgive us, because I was about to say something else. But definitely been very open from him going to jail to him coming into his own and becoming the man that he is, and showing that he's a, you know, we all make mistakes, but also showing that, you know what I'm saying, he's a good person that make mistakes, because nobody's perfect. Right. How do you feel about him being in the political world? Well, is he really in politics? Nah. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it, but him kind of having that what's the word? That protester type of fight for stepping for the black community. Yeah. What you think about that? First, it's hard. It's hard.
First off, I like T.I. is actually a superhero.
I get that. I get that.
I remember I was living down here, man, and they had on the radio somebody was about to jump off a bridge.
Yes, I remember that.
Or jump off of something, and he sprung into action.
Talked him down.
And talked the man down. I think he was finna jump off of Spaghetti Junction or something like that. Or a building or something like that. Huh?
What's Spaghetti Junction?
It's just a bunch of freeways that go over each other and stuff like that. It's either it was either Spaghetti Junction or a building, one of the two. Gotcha. It's a very high place. Okay. And he talked the man down. So Yeah, I heard about that. I was like, man, see, that's why he one of my favorite rappers.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think also I remember him doing I think it was Scared Straight on MTV when they used to have that show.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I remember him doing Scared Straight, and there was a young man that he was assisting and trying to help him change his life around. I think at some point the young man was doing very well, but I don't know. I didn't keep up with it afterwards, but yeah, most definitely T.I. has done some superhero-ish, if that's a word, superhero-ish type of things. I really do respect and enjoy what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
He's definitely trying to join that fight and to definitely help the Black community as much as he can.
Yeah. No, but I think what he's doing right now, using his platform to help the community, help his community, the things that he's done to his for his neighborhood that he grew up in, man. I think that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how you make the goals that he has achieved, make it believable for somebody else to do it. You know, it's kind of like he's understanding that people are looking up to him. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, he did this back in the day, but right now this man is doing this, and this for the community, for his family, for the world. Basically, he's standing up for something that he believes in. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I feel like a lot of people take that for granted sometimes by not saying some stuff like when Kanye was
man,
yeah, when he was in support of Trump, or I don't know what to call this, because Kanye is a tricky guy, but when he was doing all this stuff for President Trump, and T.I. sat down with him and talked to him, and absolutely. He talked about that, you know what I'm saying? So just really standing up for what you believe in and stuff. I think he's being a great leader by leading by example,
I definitely agree. And I actually forgot that he sat down with Kanye and tried to talk some sense in that man.
Yeah.
basically tried to talk some sense in that man. But for me, if change was a word, how everybody's doing the stuff on social media. If this was a word, if this was a person, if change was a person, I would definitely say it'd be Tip. We've seen him, man. We've seen him do nothing but change. It's pretty amazing to see where he is at now and the role that he is stepping into.
Yeah.
From being a father to now, he said some crazy stuff. I ain't gonna lie. He did, but as he's being, definitely being open and doing things. He has been one to apologize, and he has been one to definitely grow. Right. So to see him from I'm Serious T.I., where to till now is an amazing 360 and a lot of growth.
Right.
Now, has he made mistakes? Absolutely. But this is for me. This is like if change was a person, that would be it. It'd be Tip, man.
Yeah,
it'd be Tip.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So, man, I really do. He is still one of my favorite artists. To this day. I still want to see what he got going on. But we'll see, man.
For sure, man. That's one thing about him I try to keep up with, just to be interested in the things that he has going on and things that he does and stuff like that. Kind of pay attention to what he's saying and how he moves and stuff. Because I mean, like, shoot, man, you just look at his life, man. He show you how to hustle.
Pretty much.
He show you how to get it out here, man.
Pretty much.
Legally.
Pretty much.
Hey, man, but just to kind of wrap things up, man, T.I., if you guys haven't listened to anything from T.I., man, just go back and just hit play. Go back to I'm Serious and just hit play, man. You won't be disappointed until you get to No Mercy. And for Steve,
I don't know. You might like that.
Yeah, you might like No Mercy. No. Like I think you won't be disappointed in No Mercy. You will just be like, for me, it was, I don't know. It just didn't hit me. It didn't rub me right like how the rest of the albums did. You know what I'm saying? So it has nice features on it. It doesn't make sense why it didn't, but got good features on it.
Sometimes that just happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes that just. But I think that was around the time he was. Oh man, if I'm not mistaken, he was he just not getting out of jail?
Yeah.
And I think the deal was it just seemed like it was like the apology album.
Yeah, something like that.
It was just like apologizing for a lot of stuff.
Yeah. But man, dude, like T.I. was the man when it comes to rap and everything like that, man. Definitely a top fiver for me. But yeah, so like I said, go back, check him out. Check out the things that he's doing. Check out his podcast and everything like that, man. Big ups to T.I. being an example. America's dad.
America's black dad.
Black dad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Definitely. And everyone who supports him and keeps him going and motivated. Keep him pushing, man. Keep him pushing, man.
Definitely.
That's one of the guys that I don't want to see go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It's supposed to be a verse coming up, but I don't know if 50 has accepted yet.
Bruh, like I wouldn't even say anything about that verses because
I'm bringing it up.
I think like my thing is I think it's an unfair fight just because like 50 has hits. Yes, he does, but for me, it's T.I. has fans, just like 50 does. And I don't know, man. It's probably a regional thing, but I just mess with T.I. So
yeah, that one's gonna be a hard for me because I mess with Fifth.
Right, I know it.
That's why I was like, man, if I don't think Fifth's gonna accept it, but I try to tell folks, all right, everybody chill, because the general consensus is Tip gonna wash them. But
yeah,
I can't completely say that because when Fifth plays some of them records,
right, you
might be like, hold up,
right, you'll start remembering some of the stuff.
You might be like, hold up, wait a second. But I think it'd be very entertaining with those two.
Oh, for sure,
absolutely,
for sure.
So I don't know, man. Let's wait and see. I would love to see Tip be involved in the verses, whether it's against 50 Cent or against anyone else. I think it'll be fun. Yeah. I think we'll have some very entertaining type of deal. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But hey, guys, I want to thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Speaker Geekers podcast.
Yes, sir.
If you haven't already, please go hit that subscribe button. Like it, share it on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube as Speaker Geekers Podcast. Also on Instagram and Facebook is at Speaker Geekers Podcast.
Yeah.
You can find me on Instagram at I am Tommy T the Third. Also, Steve is on Instagram at the Great Steve-O Steve.
Hey, I tried to change my name.
What happened?
I couldn't. I think the names were taken. I was trying to switch it to something so simple, like Rice.
Right, man.
You just find me on there as Rice. Everybody be like, Rice?
Rice?
Yeah. White rice. Cajun rice. Cornbread.
Hey,
I'm gonna go see if I can be soda. Soda pop.
That's too funny, man. Hey, but join the Derby Boys in the discussion, man. We want to hear from you. But yeah, this episode has been produced by 3M Media. And Steve, you got anything?
Man. Hey, man, I just need everybody to go listen to I'm Serious. I ain't gonna tell y'all again.
Right.
Stop listening at trap music. Go listen to I'm Serious.
Go listen to I'm Serious, man. Cause he's telling you right there, he's serious.
Yeah, man. You're in the living room more than motherfucking furniture. When you hear that part, Just smile.
Yeah, that's it.
I think everybody had a female that's be in the living room more than the furniture. That's ridiculous, man.
Bro, that was the first time I heard that line.
That's the first time I heard it too.
I was like, what?
Go get a job. Shawty, do something.
Cook, clean, iron.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. Hey, send us your best T.I. moments, man. I know we didn't talk about the beefs, but oh. That's something I need to say.
Go ahead.
So if everybody remember, man, he had a beef with Lil Flip back in the day. So from what I've heard, man, I heard that Flip and Tip might be on the podcast together.
Really?
So I'm looking forward to that if it happens.
I am looking forward to that if that
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So look out for that, man. But yeah, man, tell us y'all favorite moments, man. Was it your favorite moment better not be Tip going to jail. I swear I'm gonna come down there and swing on you. I'm just gonna swing on you.
That's definitely not a good
All
moment.
I'm gonna say is, man, meet me in the street, take your shirt off. Let's go. I'm just gonna swing on you, man.
No, man, not in this Corona stuff, man.
Oh, yeah. I come out there with a hazmat. I got some gloves and I got some gloves and a mask. But yeah, tell us your favorite moments, man. Was it paper trails? Was it when Tip got on man, when Tip was skating, you know what I'm saying, the ATL.
Yeah, ATL.
Was it the very first time you ever heard of Tip, man, from I'm Serious, man? Just I mean, tell us all, man. Was it 24s? You know, I mean, whatever. Yeah, man, we want to hear from y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all be too quiet.
Let us know.
Absolutely.
Man, but if that's all you got, bro, I'm out.
Until the next episode.